Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Wes Austin, and these are today's top stories. Today's show has it all: awkward apologies, celebrity outrage, shredding trucks, and Disney drama. First up, we've got Sunny Hostin from The View reading a legal statement where she was so rattled you'd think that someone just mistook her for Whoopi. Then, Rosie O'Donnell declares that she's done with Morning Joe after the MSNBC host had a Mar-a-Lago visit because nothing fuels Rosie like Trump-induced rage, which started about 2 decades ago and no amount of medication can stop it. And someone spotted a paper shredding truck parked outside the DOJ just after President Trump was elected and named Matt Gaetz as his Attorney General. Coincidence? Maybe, but that truck looks like it's about to have the busiest day of its life. And finally, Disney made an episode for one of its cartoons pushing a leftist ideology. Isn't that all of them? I know, but how is that news? Well, the news is that this time Disney decided not to air the episode. Let's dive in. On The View, Sunny Hostin had to issue a legal note and on-air correction about Attorney General nominee Matt Gaetz after she talked about some allegations that had been made against him. Now, when she started with the correction, I thought she was having a stroke. I believe this is a statement from Sunny that actually forced them to give the legal note. So this happened a little bit earlier in the show where Sunny was talking about Matt Gaetz.
How could you nominate someone with allegations of child trafficking trafficking across state lines and having sex with a 17-year-old? My understanding further on in the interview, they discussed the fact that once he finds out that she's 17, he stops having sex with her.
I guess someone in legal saw the segment, saw what Sunny had said, and quickly wrote up a correction to be read on the air. So here's Sunny reading this legal note, and watch the very beginning where she seems to freeze up for a moment like she's just been asked to solve a math problem.
You have a legal note. I do have a legal note. Thank you, Whoopi.
Did you see it? She did seem to freeze up. Either that or she was channeling her inner Mitch McConnell minus the enthusiasm. Okay, back to her statement.
Matt Gaetz has long denied all allegations, calling the claims, quote, invented, and saying in a statement to ABC News that this false smear following a 3-year criminal investigation should be viewed with great skepticism. That DOJ investigation was closed with no charges being brought.
Sunny Hostin delivering that legal note was like watching a hostage situation. I haven't seen someone that uncomfortable on TV since Brian Stelter tried to do push-ups on CNN. Rosie O'Donnell, the queen of candid commentary, has just issued a dramatic breakup notice to MSNBC's Morning Joe. The reason stems from the recent meeting between Morning Joe co-hosts Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski and President Trump.
So Mika and Joe went down to Mar-a-Lago to kiss the ring. It's the last time I ever watched Morning Joe. Period. End of statement.
Wow, Rosie is keeping her comments short. I mean, normally she would...
Unreal. Unreal.
Oh, so you weren't done then. So when you said end of statement, you meant not the end of the statement.
For months you were telling us he's the worst thing that could happen to this country and democracy. And then you go kiss his ring? Despicable. Despicable you.
The last time someone said despicable that many times in a row, a minion showed up. So Rosie's boycotting Morning Joe, and she's probably still on TikTok ranting about it. Meanwhile, Joe and Mika are probably thrilled. Losing Rosie as a fan is like losing a UTI. Without her, you could finally go to the bathroom in peace. A photo was recently taken outside the Justice Department where a large truck was spotted with the logo reading The Shredding Company on the outside. I went ahead and looked up the company's website, which says this: at the Shredding Company, we provide on-site paper shredding services for government agencies and businesses. On-site paper shredding and destruction provides the maximum security by ensuring all confidential records are destroyed on your premises by trained professionals. And they also provide hard drive shredding and destruction. I wonder why Hillary didn't use these guys. The DOJ hired a shredding company. You know, because burning evidence in the parking lot would just be too fishy. Shredding files right before Trump's new AG shows up is like cleaning your browser history before your mom borrows your laptop. Totally not suspicious at all. Disney cartoon Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. I don't watch that. I have no idea what this is. Anyway, it is a cartoon on the Disney Channel. They've decided not to air an episode which featured a story about a boy who identifies as a girl fighting against opposition to play on the girls' high school volleyball team rather than the boys' team. The cartoon has a TV Y7FV rating. Man, that's a lot of letters and numbers in there. Anyway, TV Y7FV, which means that it is intended for children ages 7 and older, but contains fantasy violence. Forget a fun story. Nothing like teaching children to question their gender before they know how to tie their own shoes. So if this was one small step for Disney in getting out of the culture wars, great. I think Disney should stick to what they do best, charging $25 for a turkey leg at their parks. Thanks for watching Headlines. I'm Wes Austin. Good night.